children. How are you today, huh? Ack. Choking on my breakfast Toblerone. No, we're not gonna have a look at all, 5 games on the NEC Super Graphics. God, I wish they'd cared a bit more and stuck with the consoles. Ah, well. Unnecessary roughness. I'm assuming this is like if you'd chuck an elbow drop in there or something. Because there don't seem to be a lot of rules with tackles in Gridiron. Like, they basically had to invent rules in, like, rugby league, because when you got, like, the way that kind of sport works, you sort of wound up with something called the spear tackle, where literally, like, someone would get, come in low, get a human being into the air, invert them, and then kind of just, like, unsupported pile drive at them, like, straight into the head. And that's not good for the neck. I think they put that on VR goggles for prisoners at Abu Ghraib. Just, okay, everybody, let's get the eye drops in. Let's lean back, prepare to be Americanized.
I'm Al Michaels, and this is Unnecessary Roughness with the NFLPA.
I mean, look, if nothing else, so far, so good. Al Michaels. He seems nice. Well, again, things like the Australian football codes aren't quite as bad in those terms. A little bit for the same reason why, like, bare knuckle boxing is better for you. When you aren't wearing, like, a shed of armor, you sort of more naturally protect your own head and brain. And so you don't just wind up with, like, 2 heads covered in helmet smashing into each other at speed, which is just going to do terrible things to the brain regardless of what you're doing. Okay. Single game. Alright. I'm fine with whatever you select. Alright, the home team is the keyboard. Okay. Alright. Okay. You just not. Does it have to be in like a fucking disk drive? You know, like why? What? Oh, okay, that is down there. That's just fucking annoying. Visitor team. Anaheim. Never heard of them. I've heard of Chicago Bears. Okay. Kick off. I think that's what I'm supposed to do.
Touchback.
What's that mean?
First down on the 20-yard line.
Oh, this is my favorite kind of commentary. Deep zone. What was that? Q. Alright, look, what are the fucking controls? Because I feel like it's just gonna get out of hand. Hey, this is running a bit fast. 386, 486. Well, let's see how we go. Okay. Insert. Fuck, none of this is helping. Alright. Okay, that's not making that guy. Okay, I can't move my guys. That's a problem. Don't just stand there like you're depressed.
Number 11 throws 2. Number 88.
It's just like... The CTE is already kicking in. I mean, you know what the thing about that was? It wasn't... I don't know why they called that unnecessary roughness. Like, when you call a sport game unnecessary roughness, my brain goes, alright, this is gonna be kind of like NFL Blitz or something. You know? I'm gonna get to fucking do leg drops. Be fun. Like, the helmets... Like, again, it's like the gloves in boxing. It's one of those things where you go, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. You know, there's less damage. But it's just not. It's more damage. Because no, humans instinctively don't want to just put their head down and then sprint into another human head. Because I've had head-to-head clashes just accidentally doing shit, and it fucking sucks. It's one of the worst fucking things. Fuck, it sucks. It's just something about, like, a whole other head hitting your head. It's dense, and it's heavy. And it just the kind of fucking knock that makes you queasy. You know, so you tend to, you know, you shoulder in, there's tackles with, like, purpose. You know. Okay. Unnecessary roughness 95. This must be where they introduced Yoriyagami. Feels really similar to unnecessary roughness. Ready for some football. Like, can't you just drop kick a cunt? What are the tackle rules? Actually, don't tell me, because it'll be like some fucking 500-page goddamn monster manual of stupid goddamn D&D bullshit. Ah, come on. What the fuck? Alright. There we go. It's just sitting down there, but it's... fuck off. Okay. Set up. Oh, I'm gonna have my stormy saxophone stuck in my head all day now. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Fight through the concussion. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? This is where we speed it the fuck up. Okay. 95. There we go. Sport! Congratulations, son. You have accomplished sport. That guy's arms are too long. Those aren't arms.
I'm Al Michaels, and this is Unnecessary Roughness.
Slowly. Ow! These are just fucking identical. Yeah, great. Okay. Home team. Oh, Chicago Bears 95. I don't know what that is. Well, I'm not going to argue with you unnecessary roughness 95. I think you should be retired and have to go open like a car wash or some shit. Yeah, that Bears thing is the only reason I keep selecting that. What's the NFLPA? Is that like the, sub-league or something? I feel like you probably could do power bombs in it, but it'd have to be with the flow of the game. You wouldn't be allowed to like kick someone in the stomach, pull them in, lean back like Kevin Nash for a second. Like you'd have to, just get it in the flow. You need a legit shoot power bomb, which is not impossible. Okay, sure. Narlands. Wow, they're free agents. Oh, look, I just don't care. There's not going to be, like, flaming clotheslines or anything in these games, so I don't care. You know what's funny? Whoever, like, recorded the video for this also recorded it running too fast. I mean, that is fantastic commentary, though. That's my favorite form of, like, just terrible commentary. Just, you can really hear the fucking just sewing together the little sutures that they try to... What? I mean, Jack, I don't celebrate Christmas. Why would I give a shit? Okay, this was a mistake. Well. Don't know what fucking Uncle One Half... What the fuck is this shit? Why are there more than fucking one of them? Who's on Coolia? He's putting those educated feet to good use. Boy, I tell you, JR, this superstar. Coolia 0, the search for Amanda. Why go down and look at the pictures, Gabriel? There are no pictures. It's words. Just pictures of words. I don't know what it is with these ones particularly, but it's always like some weird arsehole to get them to run. I'm just honestly curious now if any of these will just work. Okay. Then we pushed S to save changes and exit. Huh? Tried. There's a manual. Maybe this will give us a window into the madness. In an adventure game, you play by typing commands that describe what you want to do. Jesus wept. No. God damn it, what was that? That was Uncoolian Underworld. So far, nothing has been better than the Czech digitized fighting game with weird goblins. Alright, well, we'll get to the next one in a second. I have to go to the toilet. I gotta go toilet. This secretive Acme. Will Acme actually run the fucking game? Will any of these work? Jesus. Okay. I just see the word toggle. Which always makes me think of Mystery Man. Flip the toggle. Such a good scene. Uno. Wow. I thought this might be like a big commercial version of like Uno, but I think this might be like a text adventure of Uno. I just don't know what The objective of this game is to play all of the cards in your hand before the computer can. Oh, that's boring. It's going. So what was it? Was it the fucking Xbox 360 version of Uno that had the webcam you couldn't turn off? People were just fucking on it. Oh. Where they got that engine from. Ubisoft. Okay, so we got what looks like some sort of, you know. I mean, if it just plays slightly okay, could be onto something here. Come on. Come on. Work for daddy! Okay. Well, I do have my lovely choice of fine imported black screens. That's always fun. Okay. Fiddly. We got there in the end. Can I not just install it? Is there not a way to fucking... Okay, let's go a bit quick. Oh, well, Max would probably do that. Okay. I mean, does me destroying shit do anything? Like, I feel like I'm not fucking destroying anything, you know? I think I just missed a Dorito. Extra weapon, alright. Going to adventure. You know, that's the problem here is, you know, having a fuck ass around. Because, I mean, otherwise this isn't bad, you know? I think... Okay. I have Flaming Sword, that's pretty sweet. You know, I mean, it works. There's... Where am I? Okay, right. That's not, like, that's not great, but look, that's just, you know, this is the era we're dealing with here, you know? Oh, that's cool. Okay, the flaming, I can take that, balls. Fuck off, balls. Because, like, so many other games, you know, you're just, the hit attack... Okay, what are you gonna... ouch. Oh, that's a fucking... Not so clever now, are ya? Fucking old, fucking die, flaming sword, fucking put an end to your shenanigans. Stop that. Come here, you little fucker. God, look at this bullshit. Look at what I gotta deal with. Just to take my fucking fire sword for a walk. Wizards and shit. Like, what did I do to that guy? What was that about? Give me your honey. Oh, piss, shit, fuck. Alright. Fire. I got you, little shit. Ooh. Fuck off. Ah. Ah, I'm all the way back here. Yeah, like, there's a lot about that that's actually good. There's some fucking fiddling. I mean, I can't imagine having to play that back in the day. Like, oh, I gotta flick. Alright, put the fucking thing in. Starting with a bonus stage is strange, guys. That's a... Okay. Ubisoft. I'll keep that. What the... What is that dude wearing? This feels recent. Yeah, let's play 2 point. Play the most up-to-date Unreal world we've got here. Feels like an ad for SBS. Aha. It's not a mouse game, fine. Alright. I don't speak Finnish. Alright. The northern peoples, the eastern peoples, and the western peoples. And that is really about as creative as people got in naming themselves. Like, I know my great-grandfather was from fucking, I think, Iceland originally. Which one of be the northern peoples. Alright, so where are we? Northern peoples. Owl. I like the idea of owl. I'm gonna be an owl tribe. Did these people know that they were photographed for a video game? Alright, give me a second. I gotta go feed the bird and make sure it doesn't get into the house again. An interesting development. The fucking one with the brain was sitting on the window still and stopping the other ones from getting in. Alright. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm choosing a face. That's about me. May as well start in winter, because then I have spring to look forward to, you see. Cultural background, alright. I'm not being 137 centimeters. That's just nonsense. I'm 180 fucking 3. Come on. I'm not being some fucking nordling dwarf. Oh god. I feel like 170 is the highest I'm getting here. $139! That'll do. Fear of open spaces, yeah, sure, fine. What the fuck is going on here? This feels like it was done exclusively to, like, educate people about, like, weird, you know, some weird little fucking indigenous, you know, cultural thing. I just don't think that I don't think at least half of these are real. This is great. I feel like all of this was taken at one of those, like, festivals they have where just people go live like this. I've got a 68% in weather lore. Let's just get going. Okay. Let's. Okay, I gotta like add some extra points. I bet cookery is really good. I've got more than enough in weather lore. I don't need that shit. Alright, I can dodge shit. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's fucking... Look, I can dodge. And I can fisticuffs. Oh. Alright. More dodge. Oh, okay, fine. I am pretty good at climbing, strangely. Foraging, that sounds useful in this kind of environment. Okay, I go random. Again, this feels like one of those ones that was made to be educational about, like, you know, the fucking beyond the wall fucking Nordlings, you know? Like, cause there's this stretch of, like, people from, like, fucking the extreme north of, like, Scandinavia, Russia, like, Asia, fucking Japan and the Americas that are more closely related to each other than they are to anybody else. You know, back from the land bridge days. Alright, look, yeah. Sure. Let's just start outside the fucking village. I don't want, you know, let's just be normal, huh? That just looks like a house. Like, that looks like a rundown house in the sun with a gate. I mean, look, whatever. Let's just... Alright, look. Let me play the fucking game. I don't think there's a game in here. I only played because I only went through all of this because does it await? Does it await, or am I getting another fucking, you know, spreadsheet of fucking? Oh, fuck me running. This. Oh, there's a manual. This is what happens when you let, like, the fucking... Oh, Lord. The Finnish try to have fun. I don't think there were dwarves or trolls there. Like, am I this the same fucking game? You know, I'm gonna keep that just to show people from time. Just look at this thing. You know, this has the same appeal to me as something like, you know, fucking Goatsy did when we first fucking, you know, burst onto the internet. Like, you just gotta, no one will believe me if I try to explain that this thing exists. It's like, no, like, I know that you think that, like, oh, yeah, you got, like, Dwarf Fortress or something. I'm sure that's, yeah, that really attracts the autistics. You do not know. You do not know. Yeah, no, there was a version 1 and there was a version 2.80. I chose 2.80 because I didn't want to play version 1. I want one with the fucking pictures. There's no way the fucking reviews for this on Steam are in anything but just binary. This is just for people that, like, this is for the non-verbal autistics, you know? The people who can only communicate in piano. God fucking love us. You know, at least I found it. You know, at least I found the end of the rainbow here, you know? At least there it is. The most autistic fucking game. I've been through soccer simulations, I've been through Germans, and here we are. Fucking something is gonna have to work very fucking hard to top that. So it'd have to be deliberate, because there is fucking, that was skipping shit too. That was me skipping fucking encyclopedias, and it's not that, it's fake. It's not even about a real fucking culture. It's just one of those fucking goddamn weirdos. Of course it's got very positive, no one is buying this who's a person. It's all gonna be really positive from lunatics, for whom this is the perfect game. This is a hole in the Amigara fault. Everybody is going to review the hole they crawl into as the best hole that they've ever been in. Because it's their hole. It's designed for them. What is that on your head? I thought it was going to be a thing, but it's just... Just a fucking miracle. Alright. Why was Chun-Li there? I'm not surprised you had to go to their website to get it. It happens on a night like any other. You sit in your dark, smelly dorm room. Your desk lamp burnt out yesterday, and your last cup of money bought you the pathetic cafeteria tea you now sip as you stare into the bell screen of your 386. Blah, 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 deathmatch, goes blank, slam, leap from my seat. What the? Brah. The fucking hell. Sucked into a Pink Floyd poster. Dorm is far away. Yeah, sure. Am I not hitting them? Like, do I not get a chance? Like, is that like a thing that I just don't get to like fucking hit? Like, huh. You know, I vaguely remember enjoying, like, of all things, the SNES version of this. And yes, there is one for reasons. Okay. Let's just say yes so I don't have to fucking swap discs. VGA, baby. Enos. Enos! I don't think this is working. Enos. Fucking. Alright. Well, Tandy graphics definitely aren't working. Let's say no here. Ugh. Alright, keyboard. Die. Where's that guitar? Huh. That do anything? See, Elliot Ness was hired for this job because he was the only one that had, like, these sweet platforming skills. Everybody else had pretty bad knees. I feel like that does something, you know? Oh, let's pause. Does this do something? What's that purple thing? Alright. Well, at least it was moderately fun compared to... Let's have a look at the SNES one. I'm sure I rented it once. There we are. This is already better. Look at this. It's such a weird... I do sort of miss the day when you'd get, like, licensed games out of licenses that just shouldn't have games. You know? Ocean. The kings of kind of good. Okay, downtown shootout. Ow, let's shoot. Alright, so that's... Alright, so I can't when I'm behind the fucking post. What an odd thing. No, the brightness was insanely low. I have no idea why. Because I don't remember it being like that for any other SNES games. So this is weirdly dark. It does feel a little bit... There might be something in there. Well, that's Jean-Claude Van Damme, alright, but this is very clearly Turrican. That's also just a brief look at the unreleased Universal Soldier for the Super Nintendo. I mean, Silence of the Lambs, Unforgiven, I think, I mean, you could convince me Unforgiven was on the Genesis. Like, I mean, like, you know... What the fuck? I mean, the NES and Game Boy have a few fucking gems of just, why is this a video game? Cool World will always... I just don't know if I can be bothered even, like, fucking, you know... I mean, what is that? What am I looking at here? I just don't care. Like, cause you joke about Silence of the Lambs for the turbo graphics, but there are like, there's a fucking detective game for the turbo graphics. Like, I can't... It might be on the CD. I'm not even sure if it's translated, actually. Oh, what is it called? That's it. I think I remember. Yeah, there we are. JB Harold Murder Club. This could have easily been Silence of the Lambs. There are a bunch of JB Harolds. The one for fucking Saturn finally got translated recently. I've been really meaning to play it because it's all FMVs. Like, again, you're thinking all of these ideas are too well designed for video games. You know, Silence of the Lambs you could make a video game out of easily. I'm gonna get rid of up and down, because boy do I not care about that. Up, Periscope. If you're looking for submarine action and realism, nothing can compare with Up, Periscope. Oh boy, realism. Bad Lieutenant on the Pico is getting closer. But, like, the problem is pretty much anything that is, like, police, criminals, you know, you can make a video game out of that. Demonstration. Is this the demonstration? Bad Lieutenant. Bad Lieutenant was Keitel Hogg. You know, it's weird, because, like, I've never really thought about it until now, but, like, if it weren't for the Harvey, that name would be fucking insane. Like, Keitel is the last name of a Jedi. Down Periscope's funny. You know, simple, cheap comedy movie, some good laughs in it. Like, as much as Kelsey Grammer's a lunatic, you know, he's a fine comic actor. He's got good timing. Plays the dry man very well. Oh well.
Something strange is about to happen. The Wicked Witch is flying over Upside Town. Little do the people know that she is about to turn their town upside down once again. This
Once
time,
again?
however, Arthur the Magician won't be able to cast off her spell, since the Wicked Witch has made sure he is firmly under lock and key. What a sorry state.
Okay.
I'm gonna be stuck here forever now.
It's because you're fat.
This toy won't help me get out of the room. I've got to get this key back by putting this picture back together again.
What? Oh, that toy won't help you get out, but like you'll play with all the other toys. I see how it is, you fat little pumpkin. I mean, Rip Torn's nuts, but in kind of, you know, he was nuts in a kind of a fun way. I'd say at this point, probably Schneider. I love him trying to do his, like, filthy stand-up to, like, fucking, you know, his remaining audience of zealots and fuckwits, and they get pissy at him. And there's nobody to blame. I mean, you know, it's been made by fucking Israelis, so it's probably some long-form metaphor about why it's okay to kill children. You know. William Salow, that rings a bell. Fuck no, I don't need instructions. Ah, shit. Ah, it's just this. But, like, with an even dumber premise. Yeah, Rip Torn was, like, just kind of a crazy old man. My favorite story about him is, like, I think it was in one of the comedians in cars getting coffee, and, like, someone was talking about working with Rip Torn and him telling this story about going to a bar and someone picking a fight with him and him getting in a fight out front this bar. And Seinfeld goes, oh, well, when was that? And he's like, this was like 4 weeks ago. He's like, what? He's like 72. He's like, yeah. He still goes out and just goes to like dive bars and people pick fights with him. And they're like, it's these other old guys, these old dive bar dudes who probably know him and shit. You know, they've had their own weird fucking Street Fighter League going for like 70 fucking years. Oh. I saw that and thought maybe it'd be good. And that's just like, oh. And that's a title screen. I don't think I'm going to be getting much. Lawrence Tierney was definitely more malicious. Like, Lawrence Tierney would have picked the fight. Oh, it's this one where you can fucking turn around and shit. I mean, it's not the best version of this. Kind of a little more of a wild man, you know, a party guy. Not opposed to getting in a fight. But, you know, probably not going and looking for him. Alright, well, whatever the fuck this is tomorrow's problem. Yeah, they're just cunts like that. You know, just, you know, emotional intelligence of a fucking turnip. So all they do is get fucking angry at things and then, you know, angry at the fact that they can't deal with it. Angrier still. And, you know, the only way that they can function is to go out and make it somebody else's problem. They should be drowned in a bucket, to be honest. Nothing but fucking drains on existence. I like to pretend they're useful, but they're not. You know. These people don't make things, they don't build things. Just leftovers. Just put a fucking dry cleaning bag over their head and hold it there for a second. Fucking goddamn birds, man. first thing in the goddamn morning, going around, fucking 2 birds stuck in the house, neither of them know how to get out. Yeah, no, Rip Torn was Zed from, well, you know, Z from fucking Men in Black. And, Artie from the, Gary Shandling show. Oh, Larry Sanders. Pissed off, it is hard on. Like, it must, you know, I empathize. It must be, imagine just feelings being just these walls of occurrence in your mind that you're unable to understand as things, you know? Your brain is just on this leash, and you don't even know it. Just this surges of hormones and sensations that just drag you through life by the tail. Tom Green's dad and Freddy Got Fingered, yes. Which is a better movie than it had any right to be. Yeah, Rip Taylor was the confetti guy. He showed up in Wayne's World 2 for some reason, and in the Jackass movies for reasons that probably make more sense than I'm really aware of. Just the idea of, like, imagine being at a dive bar and being like, you know, squinting at a dude across the bar. Is that like the guy from Men in Black? And then before you know it, you're watching him having a fight, you know? Like a shitty drunk old guy fight. Like, kind of hard old guys, so they're not just like fucking falling apart, but like one of those ones where like if a punch is missed, they just fall down. Cannot miss a punch these days. Just don't have the fucking stability for it. Oh no, Freddy Got Fingered's fuck is it, again like it's in the grand consideration of things. The fact that like Tom Green, particularly at that time, got given a big pile of money to make a fucking feature-length movie, and an actual feature-length movie got produced that had a beginning, a middle, and an end, and a point, is no small miracle. Um, you know, the Comedy Channel in Australia got his Canadian public access series, like the real early weird one. That was fantastic. That really just amounted to him doing a lot of strange public pranks and tormenting his sidekick, who, to be fair, was one of the most tormentable humans I've ever seen in my entire life. Just this butterfat, softer version of Andy Richter called Glenn Humplink, who he'd just torture. And also his parents, who he'd just torture. But like, coming out of that and hearing that there was going to be a Tom Green movie, and it's just like, what do you mean a movie? I mean, about the worst you could say about it is it goes too long. But like, even the movie has like a bit where it's like, when is this movie going to fucking end? I mean, to be fair, like, imagine being Tom Green's dad. Like, that's one of those ones where it's just, like, if your dad hit you, you deserved it. I completely support, you know, I mean, closed fist. Some of this shit you do for cameras makes me want to hit you. I can't imagine just how annoying it is to be around you in just, like, minute-to-minute, day-to-day life. Yeah, because, like, if nothing else, you know, Tom Green had thought behind what he did do, you know? Like the slutmobile prank on his parents, like as annoying as that would be, that was the funniest fucking thing. Really watch it if you haven't ever watched it. Like like I never saw the second series. So apparently there's like the Tom Green show that was like I think Fox or something, and it was a more like actual Tonight Show kind of thing. It wasn't good. But like his Canadian public access show where it was just like point a camera at him on a set and like let him go. That was fucking funny. Just, I'll never forget seeing, I can't even remember what movie I was there to see. Part of me wants to say Terminator 3. But I might have seen a trailer for Terminator 3 while I was there as well. But, like, the trailer has the "Daddy, would you like some sausages" bit, and I just broke. Because, in my defense, I was pretty baked too. But, like, I was, like, stoned, maybe, like, I don't know, 18 or 19 or some shit. And then just, "Daddy, would you like some sausage? Daddy, would you like some sausages?" And just the sausages jiggling on the sausages. Fucking couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. Like, again, it's important to remember this was all pre-internet shit. Like, pre-social media, internet, pre-video, easy to get video on the online and stuff like that, easy to watch video online. Like, nowadays, that stuff's like fucking just 20, not even a dime a dozen. It's free. It's everywhere. Fall over fucking shit like that happening. But it just didn't exist back then. Like, you could have that kind of sense of humor and just not see it anywhere. The fact that it's called Freddy Got Fingered. Shaq's in it. It's definitely worth watching. I wonder what he's up to now. I know he had like a stand-up tour and like some other shows and stuff, but it fucking killed me. It's just, because it's. I don't think it's autobiographical exactly, but I think autobiographical elements have been used in the movie. And the end result kind of like validates a lot of the weird, dumb Tom Green skit bullshit that he's putting into it. And so you get these moments of like what you'd expect out of like Tom Green being an idiot. But like they're moments that have actual relevance to the narrative. Like him being a weird, annoying dipshit is part of the fucking problem of the conflict of the film. Yeah, no. Freddy is Freddy K, and like just he fingered him. Loving Lars von Trier and hating Freddy Got Fingered is funny. It's like, dude, you probably enjoy the idiots. Come on. I don't know. I did love Dogtown. Dogtown's definitely very good. I love the fucking Kingdom Hospital series that he did. But God, aside from that, I do find Trier just a bit of a chore. I feel like he's another one of those filmmakers the world just passed by. At a certain point, it's got that. One of my favorite Onion articles from way back in the day was Marilyn Manson going door to door trying to shock people. And it's like that's like once that situation's happened, once you're being like, once I can just go on the fucking YouTube and see like weird as shit, you have to find another gimmick. You've got to remind people that you're capable of pulling all this stuff together a little better than everybody else. I mean, it's funny that Ebert gets so much credit for his actual like critique and not more like other elements of that part of his career, because his critique was always very weak. I mean, Siskel had a brain. Ebert would get tripped up by the simplest fucking shit, man. Like, he was not a very fucking intelligent movie watcher. The stuff, like the long list of stuff that Ebert fucking hated is an embarrassing list of movies to just not fucking get, really. I do like the idea of Ebert having to sit through Freddy Got Fingered, though. That would have been funny to watch. Oh, like, the thing about him being, yeah, like, he was entertaining, but, like, also he thought he was a critic. And that's kind of one of my big problems, is there are people who review movies and who are entertaining, and then they start, that's not enough, and they start thinking that they're actual critics, and they're not. And what they're doing isn't criticism. And that annoys the fucking shit out of me. You know? You piss in my toilet, that's fine. You piss in my sink, that's going to annoy me. And I know they're both made of porcelain and the white and water flows down a fucking central hole, but they're different fucking things. I mean, again, you can look up the list of good to great movies that Ebert negatively reviewed, and just you can read the reviews, like they're there, and they're not like you could just clearly see he's missed some fucking very obvious element in how the movie's supposed to be received, and it's like, dude, how'd you fucking not get this? Like some of the arguments between him and Siskel were good for that. Just like again, Siskel had a far better, mind for actual cinema than Ebert. There's another Tom Green movie. I mean, was it a Tom Green movie or was it a movie Tom Green was in? Because those are different things. I mean, again, like, that's just such an obvious. Like, it's just such an obvious mistake to say that. Dadaist art can be funny. Like, how can you say something's going to be Dadaist art and not appreciate that can also be fucking funny? You know? It's just. That's so fucking easy. What the fuck are you reading that you can't fucking. That's that thing that I really despise in fucking critique is mistaking your fucking feelings for assessment. Which, isn't what you're supposed to be doing. You know, thumbs going various directions is fine for a TV show. It's fine for a review, but that's not a useful fucking exploration of the actual goddamn work itself. Alright, look, go read fucking critical art again. Go tell your friends to read critical art. Because I fucking wrote that for a reason. And the internet is still just replete with absolute worthless morons who I honestly think are too stupid to just watch shows. The amount of little cottage industries of fucking half-wits of, just sitting on YouTube, you're just too dumb to watch a show. I just don't think you're capable of observing media at this point. Oh. Save that. Worry about that New Year. Alright, that's enough for today. Tomorrow's whatever the fuck this shit is. Earthworm. Looks like Flappy Bird, but with a worm. Alright. Critical Art's on the website. The article I wrote that explains this in fucking language that I feel most people should be able to fucking penetrate. Using very, very clear fucking, metaphor and analogy, so it should be graspable by fucking everybody. And it explains this very fucking neatly. And it is your solemn responsibility to read it. My Christmas gift to you is helping you look like less of a fuckwit on the internet. Alright. That's enough for today. I need another fucking coffee. So read that, and then watch my show, or I'll bash you fucking kids.